Hello folks, I don't want to put too much energy into this video, I just want to address something, and I want to address Cecil directly, because 23 minutes ago he put out a video basically calling me a liar. Now he didn't call me a liar directly, he called the people that analysed his video, his original confession video, a liar, basically. So, one of those people is me. So I'm basically a liar. So I'm going to address this. First of all, Cecil goes into a conversation about people being able to edit videos, and you don't know that it's edited. Cecil, this video is over 8 years old. The technology back then wasn't as good as it is now. So no, Cecil, that doesn't work. I'm analysing a video that's over 8 years old. There's no cuts in the video. Cecil, you think I don't know what I'm talking about? Cecil, I'm an ITC researcher. Cecil, do you know what an ITC researcher does? They analyse EVPs and they analyse spirit boxes. We don't just put out spirit boxes on our YouTube channel. If we find some communication that we want to clean up and stuff, we have to put it through analysing software to figure out what it says. And in order to do that, sometimes we have to clean around an EVP and spend hours at it just to find out what the EVP says. So, I don't understand. Well, I kind of do. Cecil pretends that he is a paranormal researcher. And, he obviously isn't. Because if he was, he would know that, when you do paranormal research, proper paranormal research and ITC research, you analyse videos and you analyse audio. That's what I was doing, and I didn't do very much. All I done was boosted up the gain. The dog in the background done the rest. And another thing, I give Cecil plenty of opportunities, and in fact I asked Cecil if there's cuts in the video, if there's manipulation of audio, if there is altered parts of the video, please put up the video and then point out where the video is altered. You've had a couple of years to do that. If I had a video that was misunderstood and altered, I would be on that shit really, really quickly. And I would say, listen, this isn't what I said on the video. And I would point out, this is where it says this, but I said that. Cecil didn't make any attempt whatsoever. What he done instead is turned around and called me every name under the sun. And anybody that looks at any police interrogation videos or anything like that, once a suspect starts calling names and getting personal and stuff, you know you've got them, because they've got nothing. You see, this is where I had Cecil by the balls since I analysed the video. Who would go to the extent of removing parts of the video, structuring words in a way that he would say something that he didn't say, and replace the original background audio of a dog barking down the street back into the background? The dog was heard at normal volume, but I knew it was there, so I decided all I had to do was just boost up the gain. Anybody on YouTube can get the video, put it, download it, put it into a editing software, and all you need to do is boost that fucking gain up. And then you hear the dog in the background. You mean to tell me that someone chopped up your video and made you say something that you didn't say while keeping the background audio intact? Cecil, we live in the real world here. It's not going to happen. Nobody's going to spend all that time altering that video in that kind of way. There's no way. If a person is going to chop up the video, they're going to chop it up, and it's the telltale signs that it's chopped up is when you increase the gain and the background audio changes. The background audio stayed stable. It's easy to see when the gain is increased. I'm not going to keep arguing this, because as far as I'm concerned, the cat is in the bag here. I mean, it is what it is. But Cecil wants to play this game, and I'm not going to go playing it, But, the fact remains that Cecil had no response to the analysed video. He did not explain where the manipulation of audio took place. He made the video, so he should know. He said in a previous video he didn't know. How did he not know if that's his video? It's like I said, if it was my video and somebody altered it, I'd be on that shit. I would put up the video and say, listen, when it says this is what comes out, and that's not what I said, and this is why. Nothing like that happened with Cecil. It was just verbal insults, because he's got nothing. I'm not going to argue this anymore, because it's done and dusted. Most people have at least half a brain that they know exactly what's going on here. It's only Cecil and one or two people that don't understand that, call out us. Oh, ignore those people, they're horrible people and all the rest of it. He was addressing a lady that was supporting him until she found out exactly what was going on. And then she called him a child blank. And he got annoyed about it. You see, sometimes people jump to conclusions, and then a little while later they get embarrassed when they find out, maybe these critics are actually right. Cecil thinks he's got support. He doesn't. He's got a child abuser apologist, Queen Tasty, and one or two others that don't have a clue what the full story is, and they don't see both sides. I've supported people before being one-sided, and I've learned over the years, if there's somebody criticising them, listen to them. Listen to the person, listen to the critic, and then make up your own mind. That's what I done in this case. That's what I done in this case with Cecil. There's nothing more to be said about this, because Cecil wants to go back around in circles again. The thing is, Cecil wants to go full circle again. One of his videos has something to do with full circle and that. Cecil is bringing it all full circle. But he hasn't got nothing new to bring to the table to us. To me, this is done and dusted. And I'm not going to respond to any more of this kind of stuff. But at the same time, when I'm called a liar, I'm going to call him out on it. Listen, this is coming from a guy who pretends to be a paranormal researcher who's watching Most Amazing Top 10 or whatever the flip that channel is called. I used to watch it myself. And then gets influenced by a video about miracles, about, moving statues, and, I should know all about it. I'm in Ireland. But he picked up his Jesus candle and he thinks that his Jesus candle is crying. Well, if I was in his house, I'd be crying too, listening to Cecil ranting in his kitchen. I'm just fucking saying, like. It's Cecil jumping to paranormal conclusions before looking at more rational explanations for condensation on a candle, like hot, humid room and a cold surface will cause condensation. You pour a cold drink into a glass at room temperature, you're going to get condensation from the outside. But Cecil doesn't think of these things. He had an angel-like anomaly on his camera. It quite simply was something on the lens very, very close to it that made it look bigger than it was. He just jumps to these conclusions. I would not... When it comes to the paranormal or anything else, when it comes to Cecil, just take it with a pinch of salt, because Cecil jumps to his paranormal conclusion straight away when it's the last thing you should be thinking about. I mean, like, I can't believe he put out a video like that. His Jesus candle was crying. I mean, Cecil, are you not embarrassed by videos like this? It makes you out to be a bigger idiot than you already are. My God. So, when I seen that video, I had second-hand cringe. So Cecil... Actually, the CCTV camera, he put in the title a angel-like spirit. So he had jumped to the conclusion that it was some sort of spirit that was on his camera. It wasn't. It was a droplet of water or a insect or something like that. I didn't fully analyse the thing because I can't be bothered. I have enough work to do myself. But it definitely wasn't a spirit. There's plenty of rational explanations for a lot of these things, including his crying candle. Oh my God. But that was funny. It was a funny video. So, hats off to Cecil for giving us more comedy in that. Just to finish off here, I'm not going to go into another round of this argument of the video is edited. To me, it's done. It's done a long time ago. It's over, Cecil. It's well and truly over. I've said enough about it. There's nothing more to be said. Cecil can talk all he wants about it. Say the same fucking arguments over and over again. I'm not going to respond to those anymore. Because I'm done. I'm done with that. There is a solution to all this, but he just won't take it. Own up to a responsibility and try to make things different. Moving forward and that. But he won't do that. Anyway, folks, I'm going to go. I'll see you soon.